Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to the Death Laboratory. I sent my dupes home. So now living on this base, we've just got Harold and Amari, wherever the heck they are, so they can farm, clean up anything. And I like having two dupes in case anybody gets damaged or scalded. But it should be fine. All the magma's pumped up. We're just waiting for all this obsidian and igneous rock to cycle through the steam turbines. This, of course, went dormant. The next one will be active soon. Yeah, nice, happy dupes. The base is slowly cooling back down. I kind of overheated it. And so everyone's back over here. We're reloading the oxygen. But over here, I want to build these rockets up a bit. I want to use them as relays. So we need petroleum. And I haven't tried doing rocket relays, so there'll be some experimentation trying to figure out exactly what I'm doing. But Resin can build them all the same. I don't think I need liquid oxygen, so I think a standard small oxidizer tank. We definitely need a spacefarer module. We need a way of getting the dupe back out. And then I should have room for battery. Solar, 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 and nose cone. Perfect. Well, this slider should be right next to there. Yes, that way I'll have enough solar power to run anything. Actually, I don't think these use power, do they? No, they don't. What do I need power for? I don't know. I think having some power is probably a good idea. Alright, let me queue up the rest of the rockets and we'll get them built. Oh, we got some more dream journals. 1, 2. Alright, so we're getting a bit of the synthesizer buff to the dupes right now. I really don't last very long. And this basically says I get 2 minutes worth. I guess if you save up a whole bunch of them for the late game, they're nice. But it'll help the dupes build for a bit. And while we're waiting for the dupes to build all that, I did go and have to move the transformers over so that I could put this block in, because you can't put a block here. So now I should be able to start feeding the tree resin. And I had to rejigger a whole bunch of things, like put a door in over here to get down the ladder. It's a tight base where that tree ended up, but it is working, and you are eating my thimbleweed. Fine. But after the next time the mushrooms pop, I should end up with plenty of extra food over here. In fact, there's 30,000. I can start doing it now. So you are set to priority 2. And you are set to priority 1. So now if I start feeding you fried mushrooms, extra fried mushrooms go in there. Then goes down the whole freaking rail and gets fed to the tree. The tree eats puffs and fried mushroom. Spits out some resin. That resin waits for the autosave. Comes all the way down through here. It's dumped into there, and unfortunately this room is a little bit too cold. ISO resin needs to be above 125. So we got some resin in here, and as soon as this one becomes active, then we're good to go. Or the other thing I can do I'm gonna do it. Alright, so we want to go. So if you are out, and that's going that way. So these need to cross over. And then I need power for you. Your potential load is 3,000, but how much of that is real? Breaks over. Oh, hardly any of it. Almost everything on here is temporary. Okay, perfect. Alright, this might be a mess, but we'll see what happens. Alright, someone explain this to me. Why does changing the name on space things cause them to become disabled? There's no reason for them to be disabled. I don't want them to be disabled, I just want to rename them. I've never actually made these in space, so this ought to be interesting. I'm just going through and naming them something so incredibly boring. 5, 6. Really, just hitting enter on it again works? Huh, who knew? If I do that back over here, see, they're disabled. Enable. And see, you should be Space Relay 4. Interesting, hitting enter on it twice works. Alright, we learned something new. So with all of these built, they've each got a range of 10. So I should be able to take any old pilot, get them up in orbit. And once I launch them into orbit, I can send the dupes back down, and then I can fly these out to spread out to relay messages. Alright, so you see all the various stuff in range. Did it actually deploy Quinn? I don't know. That one worked. Quinn went somewhere. There's Quinn. Weird. Did I get two of those to land on top of each other? Looks like it. I don't see any dupes in here. Strange. Alright, back to the star map. So I want to relay to here, and I believe the range is 5. So let's see. You interior, can you see? Tree fuel out of range. But you say tree fuel in range. Tree fuel in range. That's what I want to know is, that's close enough. If I have you go there, can I still see it? I want to get from here to there. And you, I want to relay to the water planet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think if you just go here, that should be close enough. And you were actually going to move to there, and then we'll see where this one's got to go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll try there. That's the general idea. We're going to try to relay some messages around. And now that this rocket's loaded, where can I go get some more artifacts? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, that should be close enough. Range of 20. Ashcan will go take care of that. How are you guys doing on the piping? They're getting there. And looks like my landing rockets are loaded. So let's head over. Do I do ice next or water next? Let's do the ice planet next. Then we can see if that double relay works. Yeah, and inside here I loaded them up with stuff. They've got plastic, they've got material, they've got food. And they're sitting on the floor. Now, unmanned rockets fly very slowly. And you can rename rockets in space. I just renamed my relay rockets over to relay. So yeah, they are good to go. How are you guys doing? Yeah, they're almost there. Alright, that should start flashing the resin over. And you're set to pick up everything. And now to give these even more work to do. Bing, bing, break. Oh, I forgot to hook up this side. I did that backwards, didn't I? I did it backwards. Well, I should be able to figure that out. Let's break you, break you. Let's do that. Alright, where are my dupes? Now build this last piece. Whatever. There'll be a bit of gap in cooling, but that should now work. Now you run, you start getting this stuff above temperature. Eventually all this other resin will flip. Eventually. Now there it goes. Now I can't remember what happens to iso resin if it gets up to 200. Melting point 200. What happens when it gets up to 200? Naphtha. Okay, that's what I thought. I might have to move this liquid output. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I need that liquid to pour over here, not onto the neutronium. Because on the neutronium it stays as a liquid too long and it keeps the stuff too cold. Maybe I'll get all these systems figured out. You deconstruct at a 9. And I just noticed this has its pipe blocked because now that I'm down to 2 dupes, these are actually producing more water than they need. Oh god, the piping. Yeah, so let's work on... oh god, there's no good way of getting back up there. So I come around... Alright, I'm going to need some bridges just to make my life easier. It's just the way this game goes. And if I feed that onto here, then I'm either feeding the oxygen system or feeding Thimbleweed. Let's check out my relays. So yeah, you can see the land relays and the space relays. Okay, so you can stop right here. That's in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, maybe you're talking about this one. Not change on view interior. Who are you? You are relay. This one's close enough. These are out of range. Okay. I need to rename these rockets. So you are relay 1 through 4. Nope, not chained. View interior. You are 9, 10, 11, 12. Five through 8. Okay, now I know which relays are where. It'll make my life a little bit easier. Yeah, you are within range. So you've got to come one more, then we'll see if that one's in range. I haven't tried this before, but it seems like it should work. Now all the palming in here is almost fixed. And then I gave them some slightly nicer beds to give them a little bit more morale, because it's just the 2 of them. Looks like we got one relay rocket in place, relay 1 through 4. So let's see, you. Space relay 1 through 4. 1, 2, 3, rover 4 is in range, and everything else is out of range. And then I put these on the planet just to see, and they are... Yeah, so here's within range, and you're not yet. The idea is we should be able to hit that and hit that. Well, we can actually just do this, right? Relay 5 through 8. So here, over C planet, if you listen to Space Relay 5, and then we'll have you, automation. We'll have this last one listen to Relay 4. Yeah, so you're listening to Space 5, transmitting on ground 4. And then once I can set up a relay over here, I should be able to hit that, hit that, hit that. And we're good to go. And same thing over here, relay 1 through 4. Space relay 4 is within range. and our 9 through 12 within range. Yep. Alright, what's flooding? Glass forge. Well, yeah, because I'm using my glass forge to melt ice. Not the nicest way of doing it, but why not? These dupes don't have anything else to do over here. Okay, so now I'm just waiting on rockets to land, and then I can start settling the ice world. My rockets are just about in orbit, but I'm also at the point where I will start getting more mushrooms. So you aren't quite full, so it should fill this up first, and then dump the extra over here on the tree. How do you have mushrooms to cook? Have you just not been cooking? I really don't want them running through there, but not a whole lot I can do about it. Why is it always an office mug? I don't know exactly how many office mugs I've gotten, but it is a lot. Oh, we just hit orbit too. Let's come down here and... yeah, there's 5 mugs there. It's too many mugs. Do I want another dupe? Probably. You can decorate, but you make everything around you bad. You can't do researching. But if you can't do researching, doesn't that mean you can't get high up on the rocket? Yeah, that if you can't do research, this is blocked, and then you can't get to advanced rocketing. I think Ren's the best option here. Alright, and schedule for Ren. I haven't had this many dupes in a while. I like it. And perfect, you are the robots, and we've already got some fuel loaded here. And they can't dig through the granite, but I think right over here is a perfectly fine place for some rocket platforms. Oop, height. Height check. Oh, plenty. We got way up to there. As soon as my other rocket gets in orbit, we'll... oh, you're there. Perfect. Where did my other dupe go? How come I'm not... there's the symbol. Alright. Now we're good. Should have enough steel to make them both. Sorry, I should have metal in the next rocket coming down. Let's just double check. Who do we got in orbit? You. You interior. You have igneous rock, glass. You should have steel. Available. None. Okay, so we want the other rocket. You have copper. You land. Alright, come on, dupes, help build the ladder. And... no, not change, I want to change crew. Add Steve and... where are you, Stinky? Oh, way up at the top. Alright, now they're happier. Let's land the other rocket. This is really buried. Perfect. I think what I'll do is I'll dig all this down and then put some tiles in under it. Oh, and it happened again where I forgot to thank all the people who watch at the beginning. So all those who have stayed to the end, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all the views and all the people who comment and give me suggestions as to what you want to see. So I hope you all just have an absolutely wonderful day. I'm going to have my dupes dig a whole bunch and we'll get to work on a mini base. I'll see you next time.